today is all about hype things and why on the whole, they're not great. Let's get into it! Yes, and welcome to the Man Watch Collector Show. And today, I guess we gotta talk about this. Yes, the AP Swatch. Now, I'm not really gonna talk about it as a thing, as a product to review, because I haven't handled it. I've got a fair idea of what it's gonna feel like, but I'm gonna use it as more of a case study and a warning to all those out there that are thinking of wanting one, or those people that are queuing up that aren't part of gangs or dirty flippers. I have owned many limited edition watches in my time, and I know that feeling of fear of missing out. However, when you hear me break it down like I'm going to today, you're probably gonna say to yourself, nah, it's not for me. And before I go any further, I know, guaranteed in the comments below, at least 10 of you are gonna say, buy what you like, don't listen to him. And of course, we're all adults, most of us, and we're entitled to spend our hard-earned money any way we seem fit. But today, I'm gonna try to put you off buying hype watches. Hype. And I don't want to do it because I'm a party pooper or feel like it's wrong buying these hype things. But when you actually detach yourself away from the excitement, is it really all that? Are you hyper ready? Let's go. So, first of all, we have to understand what hype watches or hype things in general are. Companies bring out limited editions or limited runs, maybe collaborating with another popular brand, and is really, if we're being honest, sold through scarcity. Hype watches compress our decision time. A launch date is given to the world, and either we gotta be there ready with the phone clicking buy, or we gotta be queuing outside the shop entrance with a fold-up chair and a tent and a disposable barbecue, because who knows how long we're gonna be waiting. Not only are hype watches sold through scarcity and through influencers. Now, I hate that word, but if I was flicking through TikTok, flicking through Instagram or YouTube before this Swatch launch, there were AI renders after AI renders, speculation after speculation, all free advertising for Swatch and Audemars Piguet. Now, there was no way we were gonna have a plastic Royal Oak. It wouldn't look good for AP and for their buyers. And Audemars Piguet are at definite different levels when it comes to luxury than, say, Omega are with their Moon Swatch. You can buy a Moon Swatch and aspire to own a Moon watch one day. With AP, well, you might be able to get a plastic AP Swatch, but the majority of us will never be able to afford a Royal Oak, let alone justify spending 30-odd thousand pounds on a watch. You see, luxury timekeeping was never meant for us working class. Whether it was the first wall clock or the first clock in a house, it was a luxury. And in all honesty, personally, I don't think AP gives two wallops about you wanting a Swatch AP. All they're doing it for is for the publicity, which at the minute doesn't look really good. Now, what doesn't help hype watches are the dirty flippers. See, with scarcity comes extra money on the pre-owned market. And to think some donkey has paid £3,000 for one of these swatches is absolutely bonkers. Right now, today, there are people queuing outside the door of Swatch, and I guarantee 97% of them have no thoughts about owning them. Not only is it a poor look for the watch market in general, but it's a poor look for society in general. Now, I'm sorry, I might make a couple of people cry, but if you are wanting to own this watch and you're not a Swatch fan in general, you basically just want social validation. To be brutally honest, that's right. This product might solve a social problem, but definitely not a practical one. But a lot of people like to feel current, they like to feel relevant, it gives them value, only to realize later that you've paid for attention and branding over long-term usefulness. And for anyone thinking of paying more than the retail cost of this thing, have a word with yourself. A good way to give yourself a watch human filter is to ask yourself these few questions. 1. Would I still want this product if no one else wanted it? 2. Would I buy this product at full price in a year's time? 3. Will it meaningfully improve my daily life? 4. Am I buying utility or dopamine? Now, a lot of people out there would say, you know, we only live once. If you want it, go get it. It's fun. And that's absolutely fine. But hands up out there, I'm talking to you out there, yeah? Hands up who are still wearing their moon swatches. Hey? Now, I've made this mistake in the past, haven't I? I've bought into the hype of some of these watches. Some of them have been great, when others maybe not as much or not as good as I wanted them to be. Hype watches are usually emotional purchases, driven by a pressure from outside sources. But people, this is the main thing you've got to take on board, right? And, you know, you can take it or leave it. It's just been my experience over the last 10 years, 20, 30 years of being a human. Right back to those days when I wanted a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and even though Mum worked at Woolworths at the time, you couldn't get them for love nor money. But a truly good product, right, will survive without urgency. And products with lasting value tend to have these traits. They're reliable, they're repairable, extremely durable, and the product has great customer support. And there's no denying that the strongest value products often look, well, a bit boring, like my collection. And it doesn't matter if I'm wearing flares and a flowery shirt one day to the next day when I'm in a lovely Gola shell suit, those watches still look cool. They don't need constant viral momentum. You don't need to get validation from people, YouTubers, Instagrammers, TikTokers. There's a sort of inner warmth that goes in your heart, knowing that you've got a product on your wrist that is gonna maybe outlive you, but outlive the Bermuda shorts you bought last week. Questionable, I tell you.
Could you just click that like button, please? It really helps the channel. Thank you.
Now, when it comes to the AP Swatch, we haven't been told that this is a limited run. You will be able to buy these eventually if you wait. But again, are you trying to catch the wave of social validation by wanting it now? Or are you a true Swatch enthusiast that will get one eventually? Personally, you know, on the whole, it's quite a cool thing. I like the fact that Swatch are bringing back the Pop, which I think is celebrating its 40th anniversary. I'm not really convinced by AP's collaboration, as like I said, I don't think they give two wallops about us working class people, but if that's the way they want to publicise their brand to the masses, then that's fair enough. And the pocket watch uses a System 51, which is quite an iconic, historic, non-serviceable movement that was very important for Swatch. Am I going to buy one of these things? No. Do I recommend them to you? It's your money. But hopefully, when the next hype thing comes, take a step back and ask yourself, is this product really worth it to me? Chances are it ain't. But what do I know? I've got 100 Casios. Thank you so much for watching until the end. You are sensational. And if you want to support the Mad Watch Collector any further, we've got a Patreon now. See the shows early, blooper reels, behind the scene footage, private group chat, and get your name credited at the end of every show like this wonderful lot. But if I've got you for a few more minutes, and I think I have, oh, especially you, sir, with the gherkin, put it away. Just check this one out. Go on. Check this one. The man's having a hot dog. It's all right. I mean, it's even worse. Go on, click this. You'll love it. You will love it. Click this one. Come on. Come on. Whoop. Yep. Whoop. You'll love it. Go on. Click it. Come on. Click. 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 Click it.